there's new content coming your way. I will be all over this island bringing you unique stories about Aruba. Who wants to try first?
I'll try.
No es cultura.
Autentico, Aruba's first culinary festival, was held in the heart of downtown Orangestad on Wilhelminastraat. Organizers, Aruba Tourism Authority, transformed the area into a vibrant, beautiful, and tasty affair for 2 days on October 12th and 13th. One of the missions of Autentico is to showcase Aruba's cultural diversity through food. Attendees understood this approach and supports it.
So we've been coming to Aruba for 15 years, and one of the things we love about Aruba is the diversity with the people and the culinary experiences. And we always try to go to new restaurants whenever we're on the island, and it's very difficult because there's so many. So the concept is absolutely amazing, and we look forward to more. If you guys keep having them, we're coming to them.
I think it's a great concept because it's something different. We have not done something like this often, and it's something that I've heard from a lot of people they want to do, like discover different food, represent our culture diversity. So I think it's a great way to bring people together and see how the main street is, get acquainted with it, and try different foods. So I think it's a really great idea.
I think it's a really great idea because, you know, coming here, you want to see what the local culture is like, and it's hard to, you know, you only have so many nights and so many places you can go, and this way you can try out lots of different things at the same time and get a taste of different types of cuisine, different types of culture, all kind of in one. And so it's a great way to get a sampling of a lot of things all at the same time.
Great for people of all different nationalities to be able to come together on the street, walk around and try all these different foods from all these different places and all these different cuisines. I think it's great. I think it's so awesome.
No, I think it's a great idea. I mean, everybody knows Aruba has like, what, 90, 100 different nationalities. So I think this is a great way where you can showcase all of the different nationalities that we have on the island and what they have to offer, especially food-wise.
Since Aruba has so much to offer within the world of food and beverage, Autentico simply makes sense. This type of festival also offers the opportunity to show our visitors that Aruba is more than sun, sand, and sea.
I agree with the approach that we are more than sun, beach, and all of the festivals that Aruba is promoting allows to give the tourists an idea of what we are as a country.
The food on this island is unbelievable. We try to go to different restaurants all the time, and so the fact that there was going to be all these restaurants, and most of them that like we haven't tried, all in the same place, that was a big draw. So, you know, I was definitely like, I want to try this.
Yeah, so I think over the past 10 years, Aruba has brought a lot in the gastronomy industry, and I think we don't see it enough. It's not enough promoted, especially the local chefs. So this is a great way to promote them. So we need to create more platform to promote our local chef, especially if it's come from our students who start from here to grow. So I think it's great.
So a lot of people think of Aruba like a small island, but we're so much more, and we're capable of a lot. Our beaches are obviously like one of our best things we offer, obviously, but there's so much more to it. And it's a very beautiful island if you get to know it really well. So I would recommend the tourists to come and visit the island and really get to know the wonders of Aruba.
The festival was a complete sellout on both nights. Autentico provided friends and family with a warm and inviting atmosphere, perfect for sampling an array of the island's finest culinary offerings. One of Autentico's greatest achievements was drawing people into downtown Orangestad to experience, feel, and see the beauty of Aruba's capital.
So I think it's a really awesome idea to bring people downtown again, because it has been not really active in the past couple of years compared to when it was in the early 2000s, which I have experienced. So it's really nice to bring people back in a different way.
It's amazing that it takes place in the downtown, so you can see the culture, the different restaurants.
I think it's great because downtown is supposed to be the heart of your city, the heart of your country.
We live in the capital of California, and it's great to bring people there. I love seeing people come to areas where there's a lot of people living and history and culture.
There's already a story to tell here in downtown. As you can see, the architecture, the buildings that have been here for so many years.
I mean, there's so much culture and like there's so much history, and it's true. Like a lot of people spend a lot of time like in the more touristy areas, Eagle Beach, Palm Beach, and Oranjestad is just, it's beautiful down here.
And now let's take a look at Escama, one of the participating restaurants who will be part of Autentico 2025. When you dine at Escama, the evening starts with a stunning sunset view. Enjoy it with a glass of wine, and by dessert, the sky's colors have completely changed, painting a different but equally beautiful scene. Welcome to Escama, where delicious Italian cuisine meets Aruba's freshest ingredients. Escama is housed in the St. Regis with an international chef, but there's a strong focus here on local ingredients. Executive Chef Ramon is truly passionate about sourcing locally and connecting with our island community. It's a core part of what they do. Meet Executive Chef Ramon and sous chef Junie. They lead the kitchen here at Escama, creating incredible dishes. Chef Ramon takes a very hands-on approach with his culinary team. Junie, what's your favorite part about being the sous chef here at Escama?
Working alongside of Chef Ramon, because normally in a big hotel for me it's different, so I prefer to love to work together with a chef so he can help me out, so I can develop my skills even further in the future.
With every one of these beautiful dishes you see here, sourcing local ingredients isn't just a preference for Executive Chef Ramon, it's a must. Before the menu was even created, he knew he wanted to buy and cook as much local as possible. It's part of what makes the food here so special.
The moment I arrived on the island, my target was to figure out what was locally produced, what was locally grown, what we can work with the community to ensure Escama had a touch or local products. So we spent about 2 weeks going farm to farm. We find a cucumber farm, we found a beehive, they call it happy bees.
And the list truly goes on. They've also sourced local mushrooms, yogurt, and many, many other ingredients. What's more is that all their bread and pastries are freshly made in-house. We are on an island, so not every ingredient can be sourced locally. Certain premium ingredients like the ossobuco are flown in to ensure the best. But when there's an opportunity to buy and cook locally, he absolutely takes it. So where does this deep passion for local cooking truly come from?
So I come in from a community of farmers. So the farmers was the last people really care on the food chain. They think having a beautiful china was what made the plate, and it was totally wrong. So now I spent some time in Asia. I spent 3 years in China, and I understood how important was that hot pot to all of us, because we all have our own hot pot. So I realized it wasn't about the hot pot. It was about the bok choy. It was about the carrots. It was about the meat that was going into the hot pot. So Escama for us, it was creating that sense of family, that sense of getting together for the community, and nothing better than getting all the local farms. Hopefully they will be proud of what we're doing with all their food, how we're going to showcase all the product to Aruba, and not only Aruba, all our customers that come from abroad.
Don't ever put something on the plate that you wouldn't serve your own family. That's a motto they live by. Every dish at Escama is special and thoughtfully prepared. The philosophy Chef Ramon shares with his team is truly impressive.
Well, our job as the chef is to protect the integrity of the product. It's not to hide the product. It's to create a sense of what you're eating. So when he'll talk a lot about Happy Ponics, you know, the lettuce company. When I arrived, I got together with him, and he wanted to sell me this huge head of lettuce. I don't want that. That's comment. I want something unique for us. So he ended up creating 3 letters from the seed for us, and he only gave it to us 140 grams. So there is no waste. The letters are perfect, each one for each salad. Not only that, the taste, the crispiness, the waterness, the sweetness, the flavorness, everything plays on what we created, and that's how I am very proud and very in touch with the menu, and that's why I teach them that he cannot cook something will not fit to his family.
I love that. You'll have to experience the views for yourself, but don't just come for that. Come for the live entertainment, the incredible drinks and food made with the freshest ingredients, and just as importantly, the genuine service.
Working abroad and coming back to my island, it makes me very proud for hospitality that we have here. The unique and the warmth that we have for service is never seen before worldwide. So my staff, also being a proud Aruban that I am, I invite you to come to Escama to indulge to our beautiful sunset and our delicious cuisine.
And for anyone who prefers air conditioning, there's also a beautiful indoor seating area. And as a gesture to the community, St. Regis offers a 20% discount across all of their F&B outlets, including Escama, for local residents. As a final thought, I asked Chef Ramon, when guests leave Escama, whether they're from St. Regis, another hotel, a vacation rental, or a local, what do you hope they say?
Well, that's a local restaurant.
When you think Aruba, you think sunshine and good time and the food.
That's what Aruba is so amazing, because it has so many wonderful restaurants.
The local food is probably the most important, because when you're here, you want to kind of experience what the locals are eating.
I will be going to Autentico this year.
That's right. The culinary scene of a destination is impactful for our travelers, and it is also a vital part of life for the locals who live here. Aruba may be a small island, but with more than 96 nationalities, our one happy island is home to a world of flavors. The many cuisines found here reflect our rich cultural diversity. Autentico is a culinary festival created to showcase this diversity, celebrating restaurants and food experiences that delight both visitors and the local community. Returning for its second year from October 11th to 19, the festival promises to highlight the very best and the most authentic of Aruba's culinary scene. But let's take a step back. What is that deep connection that people have with food? Why does it matter so much?
I am a very big foodie, actually.
Food is very important because after your long day of sunshine and beach, you need some good food.
How important would you say it is for you to go out and explore what the locals eat in a destination like Aruba?
So from a scale of 1 to 10, probably a 10.
I think it's important. I always like to get some of the local culture in when I'm traveling. So it's important to know what the local favorites are and things like that.
You know, food is a part of our culture.
Well, when you're on vacation, you also need good food and good drinks and just to enjoy yourself.
I had to ask, why do festivals like Autentico work?
Why do you think festivals like this work?
It's a learning experience for people. It's something to talk about after. It's an option to try a variety of different foods, not just something specific.
I think that's the one place you can go for variety. Instead of going 5 miles here, 5 miles there, you have one central location to experience all the culinary differences.
You get taste at different restaurants, different cuisines, the food trucks, which we haven't really had, but we've had a lot of the local food and some of the fancier places, so it would be nice to have everything in one area to taste everything and to try everything out. Sounds amazing, actually.
Well, of course, you know, the restaurant goers, I think they would love it because that is really different. When, of course, you know, they want to try different restaurants, and of course, if they had this, you know, experience with the restaurants in Aruba, you know, they can just, you know, promote it.
Oh, absolutely. In the States, we have those types of festivals. And again, it gives a lot of exposure to the local restaurants where traveling here for a week, you may not be able to experience all the restaurants that you want to experience.
Most of our tourists actually come back year to year. So most of them actually don't just come one time to Aruba. So you come to Aruba and sometimes you're accustomed just going to one place. So having this showcase gives them an opportunity to actually see the diversity that is out there.
Whether you are a traveler or a resident, why support Autentico?
As a local, why do you support this?
I love to support my community, and supporting our restaurants is actually supporting our community. And I live here, so we help each other out.
I think it's important that people go to those because it's a local type of business, so they're giving back to the local business. You get a better feel for how hard these people are working to keep their businesses alive, and we want to support that.
It is quite simple. Food and culture are inseparable, and people naturally crave authentic cultural experiences.
Yeah, when you come from New York, New Jersey, you experience almost every type of food. So when you visit any island, and especially Aruba, you like to experience the Arubian food too.
Just to take in the local culture and have the experience.
Autentico highlights Aruba's unique culinary identity and positions the island as a leading food destination in the Caribbean. People want to be part of it, and they will be.
We come every year in September, but absolutely we would love to be here when they do it in October. It's a shame that we're going to miss it this year. Maybe we'll try for next year.
I actually missed my chance last year. I didn't get tickets, so this year I will definitely be going.
For more information or to buy tickets, visit AutenticoFestival.com.